What is up, you guys? Rachel Victoria here, and welcome back to my brand new YouTube channel called Life Without a Script. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. This is a new video, new topic, and today we're going to be discussing about prioritizing yourself. And I know it's a heavy topic because many of us, such as me, and I'm raising my hand to do so, we've all had issues, or we're probably going through issues with that. But here I am to discuss to you about ways that you can self-prioritize yourself without being selfish. Because yes, you can do so in a non-selfish way. Because I know many of you guys will say, but always putting yourself first, no, that's pretty selfish. Let me tell you, no, it's not. It's not always selfish, and it's very important. Because you know what? You matter. If you don't take care of yourself, who's going to take care of you, right? So, prioritizing yourself means that you're taking yourself, but it also means that you're putting yourself first in the sense that you're taking care of your needs, your body wise, emotionally, mentally. It includes mental health because that's important too. And you're giving that same energy that you give to others, you're bringing it back and you're giving it to yourself. And let me tell you again, it is not selfish. I had that issue for many years where I would not take care of myself. I was constantly putting people first than me. Everybody was going first than me. It's like Rachel did not matter here, right? Then along the years, I started realizing I'm not taking care of myself. Nobody's taking care of myself. I slowly started learning how important, extremely important, I can't stress it enough, how extremely important is to put yourself first. Self-care, prioritizing yourself, it really needs to be out there because it's very important. The first step that I learned too was setting boundaries. That was a big one because it's a guideline of how you like to be treated, and it's from everybody. If you don't set boundaries with no one or with a specific person, let me tell you that you're gonna get stomped on and you're gonna get to take advantage of your kindness, and that's gonna lower your self-esteem, because that's another thing. Not setting boundaries affects your self-esteem and it lowers it down. And I know, coming from a person that also went through that, because yes, I did have issues with self-esteem, and it was mostly because of that. Because I was putting everybody first. I was letting people walk all over me, take advantage of me, of my kindness, and I was just not, there were no boundaries set at all, whatsoever. That's why I learned setting boundaries, it's important. The way that you set boundaries is you put yourself a limit and you say, nope, this is my limit. I don't care how much, what this person does. I don't care, anything about this person. This is my limit. Nobody passes the limit. This is my wall. Nobody's gonna go into it. And if you see that somebody passes your wall and you see it comes to a point where they're not only being toxic, but they're constantly putting you down. They're constantly taking away your energy. They're taking away your spotlight, in the sense that you're just surrounded with their negativity and you're being unhappy and uncomfortable, and you see a lot of toxicity. Wall needs to be back up, and you need to learn how to walk away from that person. Even if it's painful, you need to walk away. And that's another thing that I learned too. Walking away is very essential too, because if not, that person just saying, oh, she just gave me chance after chance after chance. Okay, then I can keep doing whatever I want. And it's not like that, because that's where self-respect for you comes in. So that's why setting boundaries is very important. And also, it's very important to walk away when something does not serve you right. It doesn't matter the situation, it doesn't matter the person. You matter and you go first. And self-respect, it's the first key to self-prioritize. Another one is you need to surround yourself with people that make you shine. That includes in a relationship, that includes friendships, and even includes family members, because we all know that there are certain family members that can get toxic, right? Well, yeah, you need to surround yourself with people that just bring out the best in you. Not only do they make you smile, but they support you, they motivate you, they accept you at your best and at your worst. And when you need a hand, they're right there to give it to you. Those are the type of people that they really matter and you should treasure in your life. Other people that they just don't care about you, they just don't care about your feelings. They want you to constantly put them first. They're constantly putting you down. They're taking away your motivation. What are those people doing in your life? They're not serving you. That's just purely toxic. And that's when you need to kick to the curb and surround yourself with people that just want the best for you and they're there for you. It's not only people that are there with you at your best, but also it's important that it's the people that are there with you at your best and at your worst. Be present, be in the moment is another step to self-prioritize. Now, what does that mean? In order to self-care, you need to learn, you need time to grow. Self-growth is also very important, and you need time. And how can you do that? It doesn't happen one day or another. It happens when you go through the situations that life brings you, and you slowly start to learn the art of self-growth. And that's what happens. That's why you need to be present and be in the moment. Do not constantly worry about things that just don't matter. Like overthinking, again, I discussed overthinking in my previous video, and again, I'm raising my hand because I discussed my situation with overthinking. Overthinking does not get you anywhere. You know what it gets you? It brings you down. And it doesn't solve anything. So why are you gonna waste your day overthinking, right? Waste a beautiful day. No. You gotta enjoy the little things that life brings you. I'm not saying don't get angry and don't get upset, because we're human beings and we have emotions. But don't get upset with things that are just nonsense. If things that are not nonsense, don't get upset. Don't ruin your day for something that is just meaningless. If you're gonna get upset for something that is actually worth it, and it's actually worth it to you, not even to anybody else, but to you. But just don't be upset over just little things. That's why be happy, smile, make jokes, be present, spend time with yourself too. Learn about yourself. Everything is very important, but most importantly, just be patient. Patience is the key for everything, and that's coming for somebody that is just likes to speed things up, because that's me. No, I've learned how patience is the key, and it's important. Another way to prioritize yourself is creating routines, morning and night routines. They're very important. A lot of people like to wake up and they go make their coffee, make their breakfast. They like to work out. Maybe for my female audience, do some facial work in the morning, or put on their makeup, get dressed, whatever it is. Create a routine that's healthy. And it's very important to have a routine, because in the morning when you wake up, that's the first thing you need to do. Because in the morning, that's when you start gaining the energy to go on about your day. And you need energy to go for the rest of the day, because you don't know what the day's gonna bring you. So that's why, create a morning routine. And create a night routine as well. Before going to bed, maybe watch a movie right before going to it, or read a book, or take a bath, or for my female audience, put on a facial mask, to get that beauty sleep we all need. Just do anything that that when you're going to go to sleep, you're going to go to sleep calm and relaxed, and you are going to forget about your problems. Whatever problems you had in the day, they can all wait for tomorrow, because your sleep comes first. Because when you wake up the next day, your body needs the sufficient amount of sleep in order to work. If not, you are going to feel fully drained and you won't have energy to do anything. That's why it's very important to have a night routine and go to sleep early. Trust me, it's gonna help you in the long run. Another one is do things that are passionate for you. set goals for yourself. Setting goals for yourself is very important because that's what gives you the motivation to go for what you want. If you right now you don't know exactly what do you want in your life, it's okay to go through that. Everybody goes through that. I've been through that phase so many times, so it's okay. Which is why it falls into spending time with yourself. Take yourself out on dates. Dating yourself is very important. Yes, it's important to be surrounded by people, but there are times where you just need to go out there by yourself, whether it be to watch a movie. And I'm gonna put it up there. I took myself on a date last week and I went to go watch a movie, and you know what? I felt good about it because I was spending time with myself. And that's what you should do. Watch a movie. Go take yourself out for a nice jog. Go to the beach. You know, go camping. Go do whatever. Go do whatever that you love to do. Or you want to try out a new exciting hobby. Go do it. But try to spend time with yourself at least once a week. It's important. And that way, when you're learning about yourself, it is easier to later on start making goals and just focus on the things that you love to do. And even the hobbies that you have now, still do them and still focus on them. Because it's not always about going to school, and it's not always about going to work. You gotta put that to the side and say, from this time to this time, this is me time, and do it. Another one, and I can't stress enough, but this is a big one, is putting your phone away, because that's very stressful. Your phone. Yes, we all need our phone to live, but it can be very toxic and stressful, especially if you're on it. Especially if you're on it using social media, that's even worse. The toxicity of social media. Now, I'm obsessed with Instagram. I love Instagram, and don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing to be on it. But know when to take a break from it. And that does not mean that to delete Instagram for like a week or 2 or a month. No, it's okay to be on it. For example, I deleted Instagram for a day because I needed time for myself to recharge. Yes, Instagram is, it's beautiful. You're going in, you're seeing what your friends are doing, you're interacting, you're talking to people. That's lovely. But at the end of the day, it can be very toxic. Why? My opinion, people don't post exactly what the reality is. People don't post what's happening behind the curtains. Everybody's just posting happiness. I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. Nobody's really posting exactly what about the other emotions. When are you ever sad? When are you angry? People are just posting happiness. And yes, it's okay to post happiness, but it's also okay to post time in your life where you're just not, you're not having a good day. And I'm not saying to post your problems on social media, but take your time to be authentic on social media. That's the key, authentic. And a lot of people are not authentic. They just want to throw in happiness all the time. And you need to learn how to be authentic. Being authentic is just being you. It's showing the world exactly the real you and saying, I am a human being. I go through happiness, I go through sadness, and I go through angerness. And that's what you need to show. And I feel like that's the lack of social media. And it's the same thing when you're texting with your friends. Yes, it's fun to text with your friends and hang out with them, but you need a time away from screen, because screen can make you very irritable, and it could also drain your energy. Especially going back to social media, a lot of people are like, I'm posting a picture, I'm not getting enough likes, I'm not getting enough comments, I'm not getting enough followers, what's going on? And a lot of people start becoming obsessed with, why does this person have this amount of followers and they're getting so many likes and I'm not? That's not really important, people. Followers, likes, and comments, they all come and go, and it's just not important. You want to post a picture because you like your picture, post it. You only had got 1 like, leave it. If you like that picture, leave it, but it is not important. That does not matter. You need to, social media is there just for like, how can I say it, just as an activity, like a distraction. But it is not the vitamin that you need in order to feel healthy and stable and keep going with about your day, it's not. So that's why it's okay to say, you know what, I'm putting my phone away for an hour, I'm not gonna be on it, and go do you. Go spend time with the people that you care about, or go take yourself out on a date. That is essential. It's also essential to take care of yourself physically. It's not just emotionally, it's not just mentally, but physically too, on the outside. Prioritizing and self-care, it does not have to be expensive. You don't have to buy expensive clothes. Just wear clothes that you can look yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, I look good today. I like this attire and I look good today. And I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna rock this attire. You know what? You don't have to like go and waste so much money. No. Just again, that's where be authentic. I was, cannot getting the word right. But be authentic. That's when being authentic really comes in. I was authentic right now when I messed up on that word and I still kept going. Because that's me. But that's when being authentic and just being you comes in. Ladies, do your nails, do your hair, do your eyebrows, take care of your face, like go to facials. And men, dress good, shave. Be on top of your haircut, because this also gives you and your self-esteem increase. They go high, and that's what we need. We need to have high self-esteem, but to the point where you're still humble, and your kindness really shows. And not only that, but it's also taking care of your health. Taking care of your health is, that's more than important. Being on top of, going to the doctors and just being on top also what you eat too, nutrition. That's very important. You cannot, it's okay to eat junk food, but you cannot put in your body so much junk food. Because you know what junk food does to you? It puts you down in a bad mood, and it just drains you, because your body needs some veggies, your body needs fruits, your body needs stuff that can just stand up and be like, you know what, I feel good, I feel alive, I feel good, And junk food, it make you obese, and obese, it's not that good either, because that's when your health issues comes in. And not only that, again, you feel tired and sleepy and you're drained and you're moody. So learn to balance. Learn to eat junk food, balancing with healthy food. Like eat your veggies, eat your fruits. Everything in life is all about a balance. So learn to balance it. And like I said, go to doctors. Exercise is very important. You can even go for a walk. For a walk, perfectly fine. After dinner, you say, I'm gonna go for a walk, or before, whatever. But make sure to include some type of exercise too, because it is essential. I had that issue too with prioritizing myself. I'm gonna be honest. There was one point where I was addicted to Coca-Cola. I was extremely addicted to it. Is it healthy? No, it's not. It's not healthy. Soda isn't healthy. But there was one point where I was not taking care of myself. I was putting everybody's needs first, which you shouldn't, because again, that falls into the category of setting boundaries and learning to walk away. But I was putting people's needs first in mind. And it came to a point where I was drinking soda, like Coke, every day. Every day. I was eating junk food every day too. I was not balancing, and I was not getting the amount of vitamins either that my body didn't need, because I was not doing that. My body was just on soda and junk food. And it came to a point where I felt drained completely. I had no motivation to do anything. My self-esteem was low, because again, I was not eating correctly. I was addicted to my phone, and I was putting everybody first. But with time, I learned this process, and I learned these steps to self-care, and I've been practicing it in my life. I put it to practice, and it has been helping me a lot, because right now I could say that I feel so much better, and I'm following my own guide. I really am, and trust me, it works. Soda, it's out of my life, and I'm learning how to balance, and I am the first person to put the boundaries in. So guys, it is not selfish to put yourself first. Remember, you need to take care of your needs because you matter. If you're not going to take care of yourself, then who will? So no, so don't think that it's selfish because it's not. But always remember to be humble, stay humble, be kind, still want to help others, be there for others. Exactly like you're giving, exactly how people are giving that energy to you, you need to give it back. But never forget about you. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video about self-prioritize. You know, if you have any questions or anything, put it in the comments below. And I was so happy that I got to have a little chat with you guys. And you know what? I'll see you next time in my next video. Bye!